First, President Trump pushing a path of diplomacy in the Middle East as the ceasefire between Israel and Iran holds for another day now. Let's take a live look at southern Israel near the border with Gaza this morning. The president says the United States and Iran will sit down next week for nuclear talks as his team pushes back on reports that the U.S. attacks on Iranian nuclear sites didn't completely destroy them. We have live team coverage from the Middle East to the White House this morning. Let's start off with NewsNation's Robert Sherman, who's live for us once again in Tel Aviv. Robert, what's the mood on the ground this morning, and what's the expectation for these talks today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's certainly a lot of conversation about what these talks could look like. We have not heard Tehran publicly acknowledge that these discussions with Washington could be taking place. But here's something to note, Markie. For days, we have not heard from Supreme Leader Khamenei. Just moments ago, breaking his silence. I want to show you the statement that he put out here. I offer my congratulations on the victory of the fallacious Zionist regime. Iran claiming victory over Israel in this fight, despite the fact that Israel contends they achieved their objectives and the United States believes that they attained their overarching goal, which was setting back Iran's nuclear capabilities. And that puts the subject matter of these discussions in question. The president very publicly even acknowledged that in terms of what he is looking for from Iran might not necessarily be a nuclear deal, because his position is that he's already dismantled Iran's nuclear capabilities. His hope is to keep the conversations going and possibly broker a longer-term relationship with Tehran. This is what he had to say to that. Take a listen.
I said, Iran will not have nuclear. Well, we blew it up. It's blown up to kingdom come, and so I don't feel very strongly about it. If we got a document, wouldn't be bad.
But on the ground here, the focus is shifting over towards the hostage situation and Gaza. Hostages like Gal Gilboa-Dalal, who's at that Nova Music Festival with his brother Gal. Guy has been held hostage for over a year and a half. Other hostages have told his brother that he doesn't even know where he is, what day it is, or even what members of his family are alive. We spoke to Gal this morning, who told us that he believes time's running out for his brother.
They always starve. They never satisfied. Guy needs to count the rice cones to make sure no one gets a little bit more. I don't think that my brother can survive any longer. I don't think the hostages can survive any longer.
Hostage families are hoping that with this situation with Iran seeming to simmer, that the attention will be placed back onto the hostage situation. And as Washington plans to have talks with Tehran, their hope is that they'll pick up talks with other negotiators in order to get a hostage deal done.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.